Hello everyone and welcome to another Galactic War cast. Hey, we have a match Aeon against Cybern, solo Aeon player, Paladin. So first rank, no extra reinforcements besides the T1, and going against also two drones, so two Cybern first ranks. On the classic Canis 4v4 special edition. So let's see how this match is gonna develop. It's like classic build order for this map, grabbing all the mexes and going straight for the Hydro. And on the other side, like something. Oh, that's actually two factories planned right away without the Hydro. Probably gonna cause a power store. On the other side, unit 19 going for the Hydro, which is what you wanna get. Okay, like he has changed his mind. He's gonna get the Hydro, so good correction from him. And both players going for starting with the factory, which is fine. Let's see if unit 19 is gonna build an air factory with some early air harassment. Would be definitely something you want to do. Use the advantage of the G commanders early on, where you can get those factories faster, and also more APM, so doing some harassment and one player being more dedicated towards the air would definitely help, trying to get some early engineers. We have air factory planned for Aeon player, so it's gonna be let's see. And so second land factory third air, and more engineers expanding, definitely grabbing all the hydros, which is more efficient to build than the power generators, so definitely wanna be doing that. So taking these maxes and then all hydros to get all the energy boost you need. Beacon is being built, so we will see some reinforcement from him. No beacons yet for the Simon players. They don't have any reinforcements or deciding to use them later. More land factories so far, and a bit of a mistake for not actually going for air factory. Now there's air factory being built, but definitely could have used that advantage earlier. It's like this raid is gonna be caught by the scout. Scout will probably die, but there will be the Aurora to kill it. See, we're gonna see some reaction. Probably. Okay, so there is a reaction. The Empire getting a couple of shots, but the Hunter is surviving for now, but didn't manage to kill any engineer. So far, more land factories. Plan all the hydros being built, slowly expanding, grabbing lack of space. Meanwhile, the Cybern player did manage to expand already, and not much reclaiming actions going on. Taking the max is fine, but when you take like how much mass you have in these rocks, you need mass. Reclaiming is more efficient than the single max, and he could definitely use some mass, so all the reclaim extra energy could be already upgrading to T2 maxes. And also there's another Hydra coming up, so one issue all the way up here, getting a bit of a reclaim now. Decent amount of units on both sides, slowly moving across the map. This raid is not gonna be successfully intercepted by these auroras. There is one Mantis try to sneak past. Looks like it killed a single engineer here. Damage die. A couple of T1 extra T1 units being dropped in. See any T2 yet? Still just T1. Still quite early, but never know who decides to use the advantage first. T1 factories as well, T2 max cube, and a couple more are on the way. Expansion taken. Right now, map is evenly split. This expansion is a bit later, which is a bit expected when you playing long. That it might take slightly longer to take. ACU over here does manage to get a kills. It's not enough units to kill the ACU, so instead of regrouping here and just dying, it would be better to run and not run in the direction of the ACU or units. So unfortunately for the Cyber player, a bit of a misplay, just gonna lose all these units, not doing any damage and getting a decent amount of free veterancy for the ACU. Now Artyom is moving with his ACU as well. Meanwhile, Unit 19 establishing his forward base here to get the reclaim. But at the same time, it's not really successful securing this area of the map. So the units are actually going all the way to the back. But there is a bomber and a couple of Mantises to intercept. Will probably not carry such a huge issue. But more units on the way, so this expansion is gonna be denied for a bit. Maybe even if you wanted to shoot the mechs around the top, it's to be a little bit annoying. Okay, it's like looks like it's just happening automatically. But now it's deciding not to push forward for now at least. It's like a single inti did manage to kill the bomber, so our AN player does pay attention and is killing the bomber and going back. Now with T2 land, T2 BGEM going up. Cyber ACU maybe gonna go for an upgrade. There is an assist command, but there won't be any time for that. Now there I'm pushing in, and it does a decent job of Auroras keeping them more on the range, not just walking in with them, since they have less HP than the Mantis and can die more easily. Going slowly low on the HP, but looks like there isn't enough Cybern units to really use it, and there is a quality too high if he really needs to. Now going a bit too far with his units, but definitely doing some serious damage to the Cybern player with so many Auroras. Successful push on this side will get the max, but unfortunately for him the Mantises can't really cross the water to be more annoying, like Auroras could be. More T2 maxes being upgraded. The T2 are now in a play with a transport, additional Pigeons, even more Pigeons front. Laser upgrade, okay, and that is a play. Upgrading laser directly in front of your opponent. It's bold strategy. Let's see if it's gonna pay off for him. And does he even have energy to support this? So not enough. That's just one pigeon definitely needs the other one as well, and probably would need some coordination from his teammate as well, which he's floating slightly energy, but it looks like it can happen. So interesting play. He is being upgraded right now. P3 in a play, so this is gonna be interesting. Laser is there. P3 land. First Harbingers are moving in. There is a one P2PD guarding this area. Laser 20%. Asking to scout the ACU. Probably wants to go directly for the kill with his laser ACU, if he's gonna get it. Now hoplites in the mix, any T3, no T3 yet, so looks like all bets are on this laser upgrade, which is taking a bit of a time, and not sure if he's gonna be able to finish it. It's T1 units. It's gonna be 3 veterans here for this Harbinger, which is moving right now. Just enough energy to keep upgrading on his own. Doesn't really have any more support, and now the auras are being in range, shooting all the units. Just trying to move him, but this Harbinger will be able to get a lot of kills, especially if it's deep skyding. Also a T2PD on the other side. Harbinger slowly pushing on this side as well. Will definitely kill the PD and should be able to push through. Laser upgrade halfway there. Definitely could use an engineer to assist the AC to get faster. Would need, does have enough energy, so everything should be thrown on the AC, because it is an expensive upgrade, and now with 3 Harbingers doesn't really do good. Might be in danger. Now he's being focused fired by 1 Harbingers, which is dealing serious damage. 2 of them. Okay, now he's in trouble in his run. 3 Harbingers, that's a lot of damage. Does not want to stay there. He's forced to cancel it. What a waste. So not gonna see a base play happening. Some T1 bombers cleaning up a couple of Auroras, and these Harbinger having no issues pushing through all these units, but don't want to get too close to the ACU. Still can overcharge. Shield getting up just in time. Getting to the veterancy. Yeah, so 3 Harbingers, no issues leading all these T1 units, just a couple of hoplites, which are really no match to Harbingers. Now his ACU is being targeted, and he actually die. He won't be able to overcharge them. Ooh, bit of a misplay, but unfortunately for him, he just stay there too long. After he cancelled the upgrade, you should definitely run through water. If there was one Harbinger already, should have been clear. More will be coming away that didn't even have a gun. Successfully overcharged them. So a bit of a misplay from him. Unit 19 is running for his life right now, because there are more Harbingers coming, but should be able to make it into the water. But looks like nothing really to stop this, so he will lose this. Okay, he's not gonna lose the expansion, because the Harbingers are not doing that. Okay, at least he has a gun, so he can just pop him from the water when he feels like it's safe. Try to get an overcharge and head back in. He does also have a stealth, so won't be visible on the radar. But these Harbingers gonna move into the middle, nothing to stop them, just T1 units, a couple of hoplites, but as I said, no match, it's dying instantly. P2 gunships are being brought in. Do we have any air? A couple of entities are moving in, and there are actually 2 flags, so these flags will be able to deal with the gunships. Now would be probably time to try to get an overcharge while the shields are down, because there is one overcharge killing one Harbing is down. There is a power in danger. Another one is dead. 2 more left. A good job with the overcharges, killing most of the Harbingers and saving his power or his front power grid. There's a couple more P-Jets in the back and going actually for T3 now. T3 but at the same time T3 Land Factory is up and running as well, and the first bricks are on the field. No Harbingers were sent to the right side yet. Now there's a first one moving in, trying to gain that. So decent amount of harassment going on with the Harbingers. Definitely managed to push and clear all this area. It's free to grab all the leftover reclaims. They'll keep pushing in with more. Let's actually check the reclaim itself. We have 21,000 for the AM player. Our dead Artyom at 5k, and unit 90 on 33k. So 90 doing a really good job with reclaiming. And economy wise, like AM player is actually ahead, but unit 19 having a bit more power than extra regen. But it's also loading a lot of energy, which can change. The focus is heavily on T3 air. Meanwhile, we're still on T2 air. Swift winds are being built. ACU unupgraded. Maybe it might be time to start thinking about a shield on the ACU, or just standing under the shield, even though he does have. He is pushing. He has a nice front radar to see the enemy when it's moving in, but definitely something to consider this time. Another raid which will be stopped by the ACU and a brick, so a bit of a mass donation here. Like this Harbinger might be able to kill the mechs, but brick is trying to intercept. TML in front, trying to snipe some things, but there is a TMD and it's even under the shield. Actually 3 TMDs, so this is definitely safe. One pigeon at the top might die, but there is also a shield coming up, so no problems with that. Let's actually check what's the range on that thing. Yeah, pretty decent. Could believe this expansion if wanted to. There's no TMD here. And also, as pointing out in most of my cast, look at it, T2 radar. When you see something like that, you can always sneak a single bomber this direction. This AA won't be able to shoot it down. Free kill, killing the intel. That should definitely do it every time. Have a couple of bombers ready, and once you see a radar, just send the bomber. And on the other side as well, keep radar. Could have been deleted a long time ago. It takes just a single bomber, which might look just as a scout and might miss it easily. Actually, Harbinger managed to sneak all the way to the back of this base. 2 mechs down. Another one is going down, and the break didn't manage to kill it. So all mechs is a decent harassment for this Harbinger. Like not much going on this expansion. Oh, another feature radar, an interesting placement, but will provide some intel. So radar-wise, a decent coverage on his side of the map. And on the side of this front radar, just a single radar does manage to cover a lot of ground. So nice intel for our player. Now, this amount of gunships, a couple of swift twins, there are already ASFs in play, not too many of them. It's like 5 so far, but there isn't that many swift twins, so if he wanted to, he should be able to deal with these gunships and shoot them down. So unfortunately for him, he didn't even manage to kill, well, okay, they did manage to kill a single max, so the other one barely survived. Now it's getting the plane, and they have engineers to rebuild this. Couple of bricks pushing in. So we have 4 bricks against 3 harbingers. On the other side is just engineers, and actually a sneaky DML was being constructed here. Not sure if it managed to get. Actually, did manage to get a couple of kills. 2 kills. This TMD just saved another max, so 2 maxes down. At least 2 maxes got killed by this, so decent of them to make a forward base like this. 1 TM still survived. Now gunship again in play, but ASFs are gonna be used to intercept. But we're not gonna risk it since this is a decent amount of swift wind. Looks like the ASF production is slightly behind, because they're also T3 gunship right now. Really wants to build more ASFs to win the air, to really use it. Now actually T3 mobile anti-air in the mix with the harbingers. Else map control, they'll split pretty evenly. But if we look at the expansion, this expansion was fully T2. This makes just got rebuild. This makes still more T1. T3 maxes are going up. Here the gunships. Okay, now finally the radar got killed. T3 gunships, but I'm actually lose them to the swift winds, right? The ASFs. Maybe two. One gunship is down, the other one will survive barely. So we're losing one of its gunships. Was not the best rate to send the gunship to kill the radar that T1 bomber could have killed. So it looks like both sides are now gonna be trying to figure out what's the next winning move, and might be looking at it. GC being constructed, decent mass income, and a decent amount of reclaim still, so definitely will be able to finance this operation. Still, this amount of reclaim going on, aggressive engineers all over the map with 65 already reclaimed for unit 19. Now do we see any monkey lord by any chance? Not yet. More economy, more T3 maxes. It definitely does know about GC right now, or at least it was scouted. Hard to say if he's paying attention. Hopefully his teammate was and told him. There is a ping about the T3, old ping about the T3 factory. It is an attempt to drop this brick, but unfortunately a couple of restorers managed to shoot it down, so we do have a T3 there as well. Now a bit of a push with bricks to this direction, but there isn't much to kill. There's radars. Max has been captured a long time ago. This looks like a better push with all these bricks which can cross water and kill this expansion. There isn't really anything to stop them. There's a couple of gunships might, since T3 mobile A for Cybern cannot go on water. He is gonna be moving in now. GC is getting close to completed. And as expected, investing so heavily slowed into the GC, now lacking a few units, so looks like this expansion is gonna die. Swift wins, getting a couple of skills, but once the SFs burn, it's an easy kill for them. Not that much air, really, so we'll definitely need to send some mobile A with this GC to protect it. Or restores now. Okay, now these bricks are moving in, and this region is in danger of dying, and it is something that the N7 player should have focused. See, does he see it? It does see it, and that should be the priority, isn't it? Ooh, unfortunately he's running away because he's changing his mind. Wasn't sure what he wants to do. What he really wants is kill the PG, and it's actually being reclaimed, so but he is anticipating attack and does not want the PG to damage anything. That's why he's reclaiming it. But it's not being really focused right now, and GC is up. Still a decent push, doing a lot of damage. Another 2 mechs died. The restores will take a bit of time to kill it. Else, any Mike Lord? No Mike Lords yet. So a lot of mechs is killed. Unfortunately, no power has been killed. Killing power would be definitely able to do, since mass as the match goes on, the mass is less and less of an issue. But not that many PGens. That definitely probably can stop reclaiming it. And now GC is catching last of bricks, and these ones are regrouping. So now we have a decent amount, healthy amount of harbingers with mobile AA and the GC going against one group of bricks who are retreating, not really putting any more pressure for whatever reason, not deciding to keep pushing here and distracting. PML, is it gonna kill a bit? Oh, nice type with the PML. So the vision goes down, and you can see it does have an impact instantly. So it does need to rebuild it. Couple of bricks up here, but definitely not enough to stop all these harbingers and the GC. Yeah, looks like it's gonna regroup all the bricks towards the base, and he definitely needs to do that. Let's check the numbers. We have 27 bricks, decent amount. But we also have 3 harbingers and 50 GC, which is stronger. A couple of whalers as well, and corsairs ready to do some damage. But it won't be able to do too much thanks to all the mobile AA. A bit of an engineering battle of PD. And now restores had enough of this PML. It's being dealt with. But it's gonna be interesting. Now there is a Bank Lord in production. Bit late. It's going up right now. See that he doesn't really have a mass to rush it. Oh no, some cheap kills. It is, you don't want to do that. It's the free veterancy for the GC. Who is really close to first veterancy, but no issues then we pull this flag. That's a lot of extra HP. Meanwhile, all the bricks have slowly regrouped, while kinda that's still split into 2 groups. So a bit of a misplay, like all these bricks, but definitely should be in the middle trying to snipe GC, are out of play, while the GC is getting 3 kills and 3 veterancy. Harbingers are just behind. G2PD is coming up, shields not quick upgraded, unfortunately. And now GC is just using the range, and Harbinger is still moving. Oh, nice kill for the Corsairs to the bunched up units. Still basically full HP. GC being a decent range, and all these bricks not shooting, hidden behind the hill. These bricks also just not doing anything. So misplay from the same player, just letting the GC shoot. Now he's slowly moving in. We got a second veteran, we're gonna get a third one definitely for the GC, so it's gonna heal up again. Now the Monkey Lord is moving in, but it's gonna take a while for it to start shooting. He does so now, but now Harbinger is moving in and they're just gonna obliterate the Monkey Lord. This doesn't look good for our silent player. Another Monkey Lord is being constructed right now. Running out of bricks, and there's still a lot of Harbingers left, so might be time to start recalling. Don't want to wait too long, because this GC is not stopping. It's basically full health. If it was veterancy, so still a lot of HP left. Decent amount of Harbingers still left to back it up. Now another Monkey Lord is up. Now deciding to engage just uphill. 5-star GC, so much damage left. Do we see a recall? Okay, now we do see a recall, so good decision. No reason to die here, because this GC is not stopping, and now a second GC coming as well. PG. And a third wave on the way. Later recall was cancelled and Unit 19 moved a little bit. I think Emperor doesn't know where he is, so he should be safe to recall. It's gonna take a bit longer to recall since the recall time is based on starting position, which I'm not sure is. This was his starting position probably, so it might take around a minute. Meanwhile, UGC is having no issues getting the space. Let's hope the base gun recall is gonna be in time, even if the GC is moved in right away. Maybe if the GC, well, instead of killing the base, try to go towards the water, which is, this is the typical hiding spot for the ACUs. With the Omni, would be able to spot it and with ground fire kill it. But the Unit 19 does manage to recall. So a loss for our 2 cyber players, one actually dying in front. Tried to go for the laser upgrade, but didn't manage to finish it in time, and then doing the mistake of staying out of the water against Harbingers and dying. And yeah, one did not manage to salvage the rest of the match, and at the end lost to the GC, so GG to the AM players. And again, if you wanna join Galactic War and have fun with your faction and trying to get some rank up and drops reinforcements T2, T3 units. Have fun with that. Check out the description for information how to join. And I'll see you in another cast. Bye.